AI is taking over the world, and machines are replacing our jobs. And soon, we might all be taking orders from our toaster or getting life advice from our vacuum cleaner. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but hey, we're trusting AI with a lot of things, and we act like it knows everything. But does it? And how much does AI know about a sport like Ultimate Frisbee? Let's put it to the test. How good of an ultimate coach is our friend Mr. AI? That's what I'll be testing today. As you've seen, I just asked ChatGPT, give me an ultimate frisbee field workout. And I made a field workout for me, so I'll be rating it for you guys today. Okay, so first thing ChatGPT told me to do was a dynamic warming up, which I think is pretty good to start a workout with. It's a bit like standard exercises, high knees, butt kicks, things like that. Let's get it started. It also told me to do lateral lunges. So next it's telling me to do 4 accelerations of 20 meters, which is kind of fast in my opinion. I would have loved to seen some rhythmic running in between, like the dynamic warming up and the accelerations, but this is still classified as warm-ups. I won't go all out yet, or I'll literally just pull a hemi or something. So 4 times 20 meters accelerations. Last one. Somebody really needs to tell ChatGPT to chill the fuck out. 4 accelerations after just some leg swings and some high knees. That's crazy. Okay, next Mr. AI is telling me to do some shuttle runs. So we have 3 cones over here, 10 meters apart each time. It's telling me to do 10 meters back, 20 meters back, 10 meters back. That's 1 set, and I have to do 3 sets like that. It doesn't specify the rest times, but I'll just take some time in between the sets. I don't know if this is meant to be a conditioning drill, but I don't see why you would do conditioning drills so early in your workout. I would do this later on, like after all the speed and agility. But I guess ChatGPT is my daddy today, so... Okay, so I just checked the workout, like the rest of the workout. Apparently this is not the conditioning part. So this has to be like part of the warming up, which is crazy. I don't know if it's my conditioning that sucks or ChatGPT is just like the final boss endurance wise, but this is not a warming up for me. Woo. Next is a zigzag drill with 5 cones. We're gonna do it here. It wasn't really specified on like how many times you should do it, so I'm gonna just do it a couple of times. This is more what I like for warming up. Just easy, getting the body going. That's what I like. Okay, so next is suicide sprints. We got starting point, 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters. Each time we're gonna do a sprint out and jog back. We're gonna do the sprints right behind each other, so 3 sprints in total. And then we have 30 seconds rest and we go for 3 rounds. This is more like sprint endurance than actual like speed work, but whatever you say, ChatGPT. "30 meters now. Okay, that's it. Now we have 30 seconds. The rest is already halfway up. Well, I guess we'll restart again. If this is not sprint endurance, I don't know what is. Heartbeats at 150, which I normally never reach when I sprint. 20 seconds. Here we go again. Last one. That's it. Damn, fully missed the goal. Well, that's it for the sprints. I'm gonna take a drink, recover 3 minutes, and go on to the next exercise. Okay, I have to be honest, for the next exercise, I actually don't know what ChatGPT means. It says cone cutting drill. Set up 5 cones in a straight line. As you can see behind me, I have 5 cones in a straight line. Sprint to each cone, plant hard, and change direction. I think it means like you go in a straight line and you cut to the side and then you continue or something. I don't see why you would need a line of 5 cones, but I'm gonna do it that way. If it's wrong, I don't know, ChatGPT is probably watching this or something, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm gonna do. So 5 minutes in total. I think I'll do like 2 or 3 reps. And I guess I continue here then. In each direction, so maybe I should cut backwards as well. Again, that's like multiple in a row. I have the feeling like all the exercises are gonna be like kind of endurance based. It doesn't specify the rest time as well, so I'll take a minute and then I'll restart again. Let's go, second rep. Last one back as well. Okay, so next is the T drill. I feel like this is kind of a personal one, you know. ChatGPT probably has all my information, but whatever. T drill. I have a T set up here. You sprint to the front, side shuffle to the left, side shuffle to the right, and back pedal back in the middle. Should be easy, 3 reps in total. Let's hit it. Honestly, I kind of like this exercise. I think this is a good one. Pretty accurate hit from ChatGPT. Honestly, normally I like to kind of schedule my field workouts a bit like in one team. Like for example speed or cutting, conditioning or throwing. And this is like all together in one. Which I don't mind, but it makes like your workout be so much longer. Like if you train every skill in the same day, it's kind of long and it will like make you lose focus a bit faster. So I'm not a big fan of training everything the same day. Okay, so that was it for the speed and agility. Next we have throwing and accuracy. First is 10 minutes of stationary throws. It just says 30 backhands and 30 forehands. I'll do whatever ChatGPT says. It's good to get the basics, but it's not like very advanced. Okay, so forehands time. To be honest, I do like a little more like harder throws or like more specific throws, because like 30 forehands, I don't know. I think it's good to practice the basics, but like once you master them, you should be able to go a little more in depth. But I guess that's me getting what I asked for. I didn't specify anything to ChatGPT, just to see how good the basic knowledge of ChatGPT was about ultimate frisbee training. I'm enjoying this a lot as well because it's my last couple of days in Belgium. As a lot of you might know, I moved to the US in a couple of days to play professionally for the UFA and for Boston. And so it's my last couple of days in Belgium. So I have to enjoy the rain that's coming, all the clouds. Not in a metaphorical way, there's just clouds and rain coming. It's gonna rain in 30 minutes, so gotta hurry up. Also, if you're watching right now, like while I'm busy throwing and talking to you guys, you should hit the subscribe button. Do it quickly, make me happy, you know? Okay, so it looks like ChatGPT put in some more throwing drills, which I like. Throwing in movement, so sprinting like a couple of meters, catching it from yourself and then doing a throw. We're gonna do like 10 each side, so I like this, some variation. I'm trying to pay attention to my travels because I have the feeling like I'm known a bit for my travels, which I don't like, so I'm gonna change that. And to be honest, in the UFA I get called for it quite a lot. Okay, let's hit some forehands as well. Okay, last one. Okay, next. It's pretty much the same, only we're gonna do a cut in the middle of the sprint. So sprint, cut, sprint, and then throw up and throw. Not throw up, I mean like you throw the disc up. I'm not a native English speaker. Leave me alone in the comments. Let's get it. I'm gonna hit a couple from all angles. Okay, let's do the same with some flicks. I fumbled it in my hands. Redo. That's better. That's good enough. Let's go on to the conditioning part. Okay, so it says I have to do conditioning. I have to do full field sprints, 5 in total, end zone to end zone. I have a cone right here, which is where I'm gonna start, and a red one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 65 meters, which is about the distance between the cones. I'm gonna do it 5 times. I have 30 seconds rest in between the sprints. First one done, 25 seconds to go. Again, such short rest is more like sprint endurance than actual sprinting. Five more seconds and then we go again. Fifteen more seconds. My hamstrings are feeling this. Holy shit. My hamstrings are dying. Holy shit. Did you see the catch of the dog? That was sick. Although I don't like dogs, that was a sick catch. And that's 5. Okay, so after you've done 5 full field, like end zone to end zone sprints, then it says you have to do a burpee sprint combo. Really, the volume in this workout is ridiculous. So 5 burpees, then a 20-meter sprint, you jog back, and then you redo it. You have to do 4 rounds in total. Let's get to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, jog back and then restart again immediately. I have to say, like starting after the burpees feels like you just chased your D, tried to lay out D, missed it, and then you have to like scrapple up and sprint again. Feels like that a little bit. Round 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last sprint of the day. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My heartbeat went up to 166. It's pretty high. Okay, and then if you think that wasn't enough, ChatGPT really doesn't have mercy for me. We have to do some core work. 5 minutes in total. We're gonna start with a plank. 1 minute. Yeah. Then you think you get some rest. Nuh-uh. Next is Russian twists. After that, we got bicycle crunches. Oh my god, I'm dead. And then if you think you're done, you have to do that whole thing again. Fuck me. Okay, so I'm not as dead anymore. I've recovered a little bit from the workout, which was honestly tougher than I expected. My conclusion on training with ChatGPT is basically load management, pretty non-existent, but I also gave it like a very basic question, so I didn't really specify anything. So that's to be expected, I think. I do have to say, if you don't train with anything, you have no clue about what you're doing, ChatGPT can be a great example and can help you. I do think you're better off getting a trainer or working with somebody who knows what they're doing. That being said, I did like the workouts. If you watch all the way to the end, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and leave a comment what you think of the video. I hope everybody has a blessed day and see y'all in the next one.